What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, January 5th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. HBO on Thursday confirmed speculation that its hit show Game of Thrones won't return for its final season until 2019. HBO wrote on its public relations Twitter account Thursday afternoon, it's official, Game of Thrones will return for its 6-episode, 8th, and final season in 2019. Crews were still filming the show's final season as of late December, Deadline reported. HBO said in a news release Thursday that David Benioff, D.B. Weiss, David Nutter, and Miguel Sapochnik will direct the new episodes alongside writers that include Benioff, Weiss, Brian Cogman, and Dave Hill. Benioff, Weiss, Carol Strauss, and Frank Dollinger will be the show's executive producers. Brian Cogman, Gaiman Cassidy, Vince Geraghis, and series author George R. Martin will serve as co-executive producers. Also on Thursday, Sci-Fi confirmed it ordered another series based on a Martin-penned book, Night Flyers. Martin will not work on that project because of his exclusive nature of his HBO contract. In an interview published by Deadline in December, Kit Harington, who plays Jon Snow on the show, said he felt an added pressure in working on the last season. Harington said, I think there's a certain pressure I've not felt before, whereas before, every year there's always been a bit of pressure. This season is one where we could easily let people down. But Harington qualified that statement by saying production was, quote, really going well. Harington said, these days are long and a grind, but we've got the first section out of the way and all is well. Get Out star Daniel Kaluuya is among the Rising Star Award nominees at the 2018 BAFTA Film Awards. The 28-year-old British actor was nominated alongside Tessa Thompson for Thor Ragnarok, Timothy Chalamet for Call Me By Your Name, Florence Pugh with Lady Macbeth, and Josh O'Connor with Good Old Country. Juno Temple, who previously won the award in 2013, announced the nominees with Edith Bauman, according to Metro. The award is the only BAFTA award that is voted for by the public. Vogue UK reported that Kaluuya, who played Chris Washington in Get Out, said he, quote, can't wait to celebrate his nomination in his hometown of London. Chalamet expresses gratitude for positive audience's response to Call Me By Your Name. The actor said it came out in the UK prior to the States, and British audiences embraced the film in a uniquely strong and passionate way. I feel an enduring sense of gratitude seeing this response echoed in the world and for being included in this category. Tom Hardy, Kristen Stewart, John Boyega, and Tom Holland are among the other previous Rising Star winners. The 2018 BAFTA Film Awards will take place February 18th in London. Cate Blanchett has been named president of the Cannes Film Festival jury, the festival announced Wednesday. The actress will be leading a panel normally made up of actors and filmmakers who choose the winner of the Palme d'Or, the event's award for Best Film, among other awards. Blanchett said in a statement, I've been to Cannes in many guises over the years as an actress, producer, in the marketplace, the gala sphere, and in competition, but never solely for the sheer pleasure of watching the cornucopia of films this festival harbors. She continued, I'm humbled by the privilege and responsibility of presiding over this year's jury. This festival plays a pivotal role in bringing the world together to celebrate story, that strange and vital endeavor that all peoples share, understand, and crave. Blanchett is the 12th woman to lead the Cannes jury and the third female jury president in the last 10 years, following director Jan Champion in 2014 and actress Isabelle Huppert in 2009. Festival of Cannes president Pierre Lecoeur and General Delegate Thierry Firmino said in its joint statement, we're delighted to welcome such a rare and unique artist whose talent and convictions enrich both screen and stage. Our conversations from this autumn tells us she will be a committed president, a passionate woman, and a big-hearted spectator. Filmmaker Pedro Almodovar led the jury last year, which included actor Will Smith. Art, world, satire film The Square won the Palme d'Or. Bruce Willis starts a war on crime following the murder of his wife in the second trailer for MGM's upcoming action remake Death Wish. The clip released Wednesday features Willis taking the law into his own hands after a home invasion leaves his daughter injured and his beloved wife dead. After police fail to turn up any leads, Willis begins to hunt down criminals around the city using information he obtains from gunshot victims that arrive at his hospital. As Willis' slayings of criminals grabs the media's attention, the actor continues to hunt down those responsible for harming his family. Willis says in the trailer, "Someone took my wife. Everyone involved is going to pay." Based on the 1974 film of the same name starring Charles Bronson, Death Wish from director Eli Roth also stars Vincent D'Onofrio, Elizabeth Shue, Camila Morrone, Dean Norris, and Kimberly Elise. It's due out in theaters on March 2nd. Fox announced Thursday it renewed its X-Men spin-off series The Gifted for a second season. The show's Twitter feed says, "The war is not over. Retweet if you can't wait for season 2 of #The Gifted, #Mutants Unite." Starring Jamie Chu, Emma Dumont, Stephen Moyer, Amy Acker, Natalie Allen, Lynn, and Chantil. The action drama follows a group of young superpowered mutants who are on the run from the law. Season 1 is to wrap up with a 2-hour finale January 15th. Steven Spielberg is executive producing Hulu's reboot of his 1990s cartoon classic Animaniacs. The streaming service Amblin Television and Warner Bros. Animation announced the project Thursday, saying they were working together on the first 2 seasons of the revival, with fresh episodes expected to debut on Hulu in 2020. Hulu also will be the exclusive streaming home of the complete library of 99 episodes of the original Animaniacs, as well as Pinky and the Brain, Pinky, Elmira and the Brain, and the Tiny Toon Adventures Collection news release set. Spielberg said in a statement, "I'm so pleased and proud that Animaniacs will have a home at Hulu. Together with Warner Bros., we look to bring new audiences and longtime fans into this wild world of Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. I'm also excited that the full library of Animaniacs and Tiny Toon Adventures episodes are included in the deal." Chris Erwich, the Hulu's senior vice president of content, says, "We cannot wait to work with Steven Spielberg and the entire Amblin and Warner Bros. Teams to bring more sketches, catchphrases, songs, and laughs from the Animaniacs to kids and adults everywhere. Now, one of the most beloved, inventive, and funny animated franchises in history, Animaniacs and its cast of witty characters can live on Hulu. This marks yet another big move for us as we continue our efforts to be the #1 streaming destination for premium animated content." Sterling K. Brown will be guest starring in an upcoming episode of Fox's Brooklyn Nine-Nine when the comedy returns to wrap up its 5th season in the spring. Brown, who currently stars on NBC's This Is Us, will appear on Brooklyn Nine-Nine as Philip Davidson, a murder suspect who is interrogated all night by Detective Jake Peralta, played by Andy Samberg, and Captain Holt, played by Andre Braugher, Variety reported. This episode will differ from most entries in the series, as it will focus only on the one storyline involving Brown, Samberg, and Braugher. Brown has wanted to work with Braugher in the past, with both actors hailing from Stanford University, Entertainment Weekly reported. Brown said of Braugher previously on stage at the Emmy Awards after he won the award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series for his work on This Is Us, "I just want to say, whether it's at Stanford or on this stage, it's my supreme honor to follow in your footsteps." Brown is also set to star in Marvel's Black Panther and The Predator. Jeopardy host Alex Trebek is on medical leave from the show as he recovers from surgery to remove blood clots on his brain. Trebek shared a video updating fans on his health from the official Jeopardy YouTube channel Thursday, saying his quote prognosis is excellent and he's expected to make full recovery. He says, "I expect to be back in the studio taping more Jeopardy programs very, very soon." Trebek, who's 77, was admitted to LA Cedars-Sinai Medical Center on December 15th for surgery to remove a cerebral hematoma stemming from an incident in which he fell and hit his head in October. He will resume taping Jeopardy in mid-January, and the show's broadcast schedule won't be disrupted as episodes are taped months in advance. Taping of the show's College Championship, which was scheduled to be filmed now, was delayed and will be taped in March before airing in April. Previously, Trebek sustained a mild heart attack in 2012 and underwent a full knee replacement surgery in 2015, which caused him to host the show while seated. Recently extended his hosting deal through the 2019-2020 season. Mira Sorvino expressed love for her father, Paul Sorvino, on Twitter Wednesday after he made disparaging remarks about Harvey Weinstein. Paul Sorvino, known for starring Goodfellas, slammed Weinstein in a video published by TMZ. Mira Sorvino previously accused the Hollywood producer of damaging her career and blacklisting her after she refused his advances. Paul Sorvino said of Weinstein, "He's going to go to jail. Oh yeah, the son of a bitch. Good for him that he goes, because if not, he has to beat me and I will kill him. Real simple." Mira Sorvino replied to a tweet by journalist Jashir Ali that included a video of her 1996 Oscar speech praised her father. She says, "My love for my father has only continued to grow since this moment. All the love in my heart. He is the most loving father, the most brilliant actor, the most beautiful operatic tenor, the most talented visual artist, the wisest and most human advice giver, and best grandpa ever." Sorvino's 1996 Oscar speech for her role in Mighty Aphrodite include the actress paying tribute to her father. She said at the time, "When you give me this award, you honor my father, Paul Sorvino, who taught me everything I know about acting." Filmmaker Peter Jackson said in December that Weinstein had blacklisted Sorvino and Ashley Judd while he was pitching his Lord of the Rings movies in the late 1990s. Jackson said, "I now suspect we were fed false information about both of these talented women, and as a result, their names were removed from our casting list." Pregnant reality star Khloe Kardashian still mulling over baby names. The 33-year-old television personality discussed her unborn child on Thursday's episode of The Ellen DeGeneres Show after confirming she's expecting with NBA star Tristan Thompson. She confessed to host Ellen DeGeneres, "I think if it's a boy, I'll go with Junior, Tristan Jr., but for a girl, I don't know where to begin. I want a K or a T." Kardashian said she has yet to learn the baby's sex, although she definitely plans to consider the other surprises of a first pregnancy. She hopes to marry Thompson in the future, although she's not in a rush to wed the Cleveland Cavaliers player. The star explained, "As you know, I've brushed quite a few things before, so right now I'm so loving the place I am in my life, and I'm just happy how things are going. Yeah, we talked about it for sure, but we're both just happy where we are." Thompson already shares a year-old son, Prince, with ex-girlfriend Jordan Craig. He and Kardashian were first linked in October 2016 and confirmed in December that they're expecting. Kardashian wrote at the time, "I've been waiting and wondering, but God has a plan all along. I still at times can't believe that our love created life." Kardashian shared a baby bump photo at 6 months pregnant Tuesday. Her sister Kylie Jenner is rumored to also be expecting her first child, although Kardashian dodged questions about the 20-year-old on Ellen. Kim Kardashian is shutting down reports that she partied while her son was hospitalized last week. The 37-year-old reality star responded Wednesday on Twitter after a fan account defended Kardashian and her husband Kanye West from rumors the pair partied on New Year's Eve while son Saint was sick with pneumonia. Kardashian wrote, "I haven't heard this, but let's get this straight," referencing to the fan tweet which asked, "Why do people continuously think Kim Ye were partying New Year's Eve while Saint was at the hospital?" She asserted, "I did not leave my son for 1 minute during his hospital stay. We were there Wednesday night to Saturday. New Year's Eve was Sunday night. People came over when he was already asleep for the night. Don't even try me when it comes to my kids." Kardashian has confirmed in a tweet Tuesday that 2-year-old son Saint was hospitalized for pneumonia. She said at the time that the toddler was back at home and all better from his illness. She said, "My precious baby is so strong. After spending 3 nights in the hospital and seeing my baby get multiple IVs and hooked on oxygen machines, our end of year was challenging. Pneumonia is so scary." Kardashian and West hosted a New Year's Eve party for family and friends Sunday, as seen in the reality star's Snapchat post. Kourtney Kardashian, Larsa Pimpin, Natalie Halcrow, and Olivia Pearson were among the guests. Ciara showed her intimate side in new photos shot by Russell Wilson. The 32-year-old singer shared a series of pictures Wednesday that showed her posing for the 29-year-old NFL star. She credited the photos to the Seattle Seahawks quarterback in the caption. Ciara wore an unbuttoned white shirt from the photo shoot, which appeared to take place in the couple's bedroom. She wore simple braids and no makeup for the photos, which seemed to be unretouched. Various posts received 1 million likes on social media, with many praising Ciara's natural look and the couple's dynamic. One person tweeted in response, "No makeup or filter needed. When you got it, you got it. Hashtag beauty, get it, CC." Another wrote, "This is a man who is proud of his wife, a wife that trusts her husband, and an artful expression of the sensuality between husband and wife. That is good to see. I love these two." Ciara Wilson married in July 2016 after more than a year of dating and welcomed daughter Sienna Princess in April. Ciara, who is also mom to 3-year-old future Ciara couldn't help but gush about Wilson on his birthday in November. She wrote, "I love you so much. It's your birthday, but I also hope that you feel like every day is your birthday, or at least it is my goal to love you that way. May this year be everything you could hope for and more." Rita Ora and Liam Payne are gearing up to release their 50 Shades Freed collaboration. The British singers shared a clip for their single For You on Wednesday ahead of the debut of the movie's soundtrack. Payne posted a compilation video on Instagram of himself and Ora in the recording studio. The pair first teased the project in December. Payne captioned the clip, "We did this, #For You, had so much fun in the studio with at Rita Ora. Our new single from the #50 Shades Freed soundtrack drops this Friday, January 5th. Ora plays Mia Gray in the 50 Shades films, which are based on the E.L. James book trilogy. 50 Shades Freed was preceded by 50 Shades of Grey in 2015 and 50 Shades Darker in 2017. Ora told Pop Sugar in December 2016, "Just to be a part of it. I never started this industry as an actress, so to be involved in a movie nonstop is phenomenal." 50 Shades Freed stars Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan as Anastasia Steele and Christian Grey. The movie's released a new trailer this week that shows Anna is discovering that she's pregnant. Rumored couple Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber kick off 2018 with the Pride Pilates class. The 25-year-old actress and 23-year-old singer attended a session Wednesday in Los Angeles after celebrating New Year's Eve together at Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, according to Us Weekly. Gomez and Bieber were spotted in athletic wear as they left Hot Pilates in West Hollywood. Sources told E! News the pair took a private class with the owner of the studio. An insider said they had a blast, Justin loved it. People reported Gomez and Bieber spent New Year's Eve in Mexico with friends. The actors appeared in a photo with Raquel Stevens, Courtney Barry, and Ashley Cook on Friday, while Bieber posed with two pals on Sunday. A source told E! News Justin arrived on Saturday evening and checked into an oceanfront villa 10 minutes away from Selena's villa. The insider added, he and Selena spent time again together Sunday. They were very low-key and dressed casually. They rang in the new year together and enjoyed watching fireworks over the ocean. Gomez and Bieber reconnected in October after splitting in 2014 after several years of on-again, off-again dating. The pair reunion came amid Gomez's split from The Weeknd, who deleted photos of Gomez from Instagram in November. Kendrick Lamar released a new song featuring SZA titled All the Stars Thursday that will appear on the soundtrack for Marvel's next superhero epic, Black Panther. Lamar raps on the track before SZA comes in for the chorus. "You can bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can never bring the truth to me. Fuck you and all your expectations. I don't even want your congratulations." SZA sings, "This may be the night that all my dreams might let me know all the stars are closer." Lamar produced and curated the soundtrack for Black Panther alongside his TDE label boss Anthony Top Dog Thrift, Rolling Stone reported. Black Panther, starring Chadwick Boseman in a title role alongside Michael B. Jordan and Angela Bassett, and Andy Serkis and Lupita Nyong'o, is set to arrive in theaters February 16. Lamar earned 7 Grammy nominations in November, including Album of the Year for Damn and Record of the Year for Humble. SZA is set to take the stage at the 2018 Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival in April that will feature headlining acts Beyonce, Eminem, and The Weeknd. Lady Gaga and Pick are among the 2018 Grammy Award performers. The Recording Academy announced in a press release Thursday that the singers will take the stage at the award show January 28th at Madison Square Garden in New York. Little Big Town, Childish Gambino, Patti LuPone, and Ben Platt will also perform. Late Late Show host James Corden will host the ceremony, which is scheduled to air at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on CBS. Lady Gaga, who's nominated for Best Pop Solo Performance for A Million Reasons, will perform a track from her album Joanne, which is up for Best Pop Vocal Album. Pink is also nominated for Best Pop Solo Performance for What About Us. Lady Gaga tweeted after the 2018 nominees were announced in November, "I'm humble and grateful that my album Joanne was nominated, and also my song Million Reasons. Thank you so much, Monsters and Grammy voters, for believing in this music and me." The 2018 ceremony will mark Childish Gambino's first performance at the Grammys. The 34-year-old singer and actor born Donald Glover is up for 5 awards, including Album of the Year for Awaken My Love. Jay-Z leads the pack of nominations with 8, followed by Kendrick Lamar with 7 and Bruno Mars with 6. Adele dominated the 2017 ceremonies with 5 wins, including Album of the Year for 25. Britney Spears is enjoying time with her sons following the end of her Las Vegas residency. The 36-year-old singer shared photos of her vacation with 12-year-old Preston and 11-year-old Jaden on Wednesday after closing her Piece of Me show at the Axis in Planet Hollywood. Spears posted a slideshow of photos from a beach day with her sons. The star was all smiles in a yellow bikini as she lounged in the sun and sand. As she captioned the post, "Me and my boys enjoying the warm weather." TMZ reported that Spears and her son are spending time in Hawaii. The singer closed her residency show Sunday by performing on Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve special. She tweeted Sunday evening, "I just want to say thank you to the hashtag Piece of Me cast and crew, the city of Las Vegas, and all the fans who came out to sing, dance, and party. What incredible 4 years." Spears shares Preston and Jane with ex-husband Kevin Federline. She's been dating Sam Asghari since the spring of 2017 and shared a cute video with the model Monday on New Year's Day. Asghari tells Spears in the clip, "You look beautiful." The singer responds, "Thank you, and I love you." And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1980, the Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight becomes hip-hop's first top 40 hit. Hip-hop's roots as a musical phenomenon are subject to debate, but its roots as a commercial phenomenon are much clearer. They trace back directly to January 5th, 1980, when the song Rapper's Delight became the first hip-hop single ever to reach the Billboard Top 40. Prior to the success of Rapper's Delight, hip-hop was a little known outside of New York City, and little known even within New York City by those whose orbits were limited to Midtown and downtown Manhattan. The basis elements of hip-hop, MCs rapping, DJs mixing and scratching, b-boys breakdancing, were all in place by 1979, but you could walk into a record store in Times Square and buy a hip-hop album. Hip-hop was something you had to experience live and in clubs and at parties in neighborhoods like the South Bronx and Harlem. Those were the settings in which founding fathers of hip-hop like Grandmaster Flash, Curtis Blow, and DJ Kool Herc were busy making their names while the crowds at Studio 54 danced away the last days of disco just a few miles to the south. Meanwhile, it was a businesswoman from New Jersey who put the two trends together to give birth to an industry. Her name was Sylvia Robinson, formerly a singer and later the owner of a small record label called All Platinum. After hearing a DJ rapping over records in a Harlem club, she sent her son Joey to do the task of finding someone who could do the same thing on tape. Joey recruited his friend Big Bank Hank from Englewood, New Jersey Pizzeria, and Master Jam Wonder Mike from the surrounding neighborhood. This was on a Friday. Sylvia named the newly formed trio after the Sugar Hill section of Harlem, chose Cheek's Disco Smash Good Times as a backing track, and scheduled studio time the following Monday. What happened between that Friday and Monday is a subject of controversy. It involves Big Bank Hank borrowing his lyrics almost wholesale from the notebook of Harlem MC Grandmaster Caz, whose name appears nowhere on the credits or royalty checks for Rapper's Delight. What happened on Monday, however, was straightforward and revolutionary. The making of a record that began, I said a hip-hop, a hippity, the hippity, hip-hip-hoppy, don't stop, and ended changing the course of music history. Also on this date in 1998, Sonny Bono is killed in a skiing accident. In his characteristically blunt and self-deprecating manner, Sonny Bono transformed himself relatively late in his life, morphing from the shorter, homelier, masculine half of the 1960s husband and wife singing and acting sensation, alongside his glamorous third wife, Cher, into a respected California lawman and U.S. congressman. On this date in 1998, Bono's unusual journey was cut tragically short when he was killed in a skiing accident while on vacation with his family in South Lake Tahoe, California. The 62-year-old Bono and his fourth wife, Mary, were visiting the Heavenly Ski Resort located on the Nevada-California border some 55 miles south of Reno, Nevada, with their young son and daughter. The accident occurred when Bono left his family to ski alone on the afternoon of January 5th. He was reported missing several hours later, and his body was found that evening. Police said Bono had skied into a wooded area and hit a tree. The cause of death was a massive head wounds. Coincidentally, Bono's death occurred less than a week after another high-profile accident killed Michael Kennedy, the son of the late U.S. Attorney General and U.S. Senator Robert F. Kennedy, on the ski slopes of Aspen, Colorado. Born Salvatore Bono in Detroit on February 16, 1935, Bono moved to Los Angeles when he was 7 years old. As a young adult, he became a songwriter and singer at Specialty Records. He later teamed with the prominent songwriter Phil Spector and sang backup for the Righteous Brothers. While married to his first wife, Donna Rankin, Bono met the 16-year-old Caroline Sakarian. Together, they struck gold by recording their 1965 mega hit "I Got You, Babe." Bono divorced Rankin, and in 1969 had a daughter, Chastity, with Cher. They later married. In August 1971, the couple's TV show, The Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour, premiered, featuring the tall, dark-haired Cher, decked out in spangled designer outfits, and the mustache Bono playing the straight man in bell-bottom pants. The show's run lasted until 1974, when the couple split amid rapid gossip about extramarital affairs. Latecomer to politics, he admitted he voted for the first time at the age of 54. Bono got his start after he became frustrated by the bureaucratic hassles involving in erecting a new sign at the Italian restaurant he owned in Palm Springs, a city in the southern California desert with a current population of some 40,000 residents. He was elected mayor of the city in 1988, and 4 years later ran unsuccessfully in the Republican primary for a seat in the U.S. Senate. In 1994, Bono won a seat in the House of Representatives as part of a sweeping Republican victory in the House led by Speaker Newt Gingrich. As a lawmaker, Bono stuck closely to the conservative agenda, but he was known to reach out across party lines, forming friendships with such prominent liberals as Barney Frank, an openly gay Democratic congressman from Massachusetts. When Bono and Cher's daughter Chastity came out publicly as a lesbian in 1985, her father expressed his love and support, but said he could not reconcile himself to the idea of gay marriage. Re-elected in 1996, Bono continued his campaign to extend copyright laws and repair the damage done to the Salton Sea, a giant lake in Southern California's Colorado desert, by large-scale salt mining operations in the region. After Bono's death, his widow Mary Bono completed the remainder of her husband's term in the House. And that is your entertainment report for Friday, January 5th, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.